Week 3, where do we go, friendos? We have Liam's ability. Every turn we'll gain mind and then lose hype, but we need to increase our stamina so we could unlock the plotline. We could go to the Pancake Diner or to probably just a Mirage. We'll go to the diner to eat some pancakes to gain some stamina. Car stop. Hey, you just reached a high amount of stamina. Good for you. Does that mean you're aiming for the stamina-based destination? If so, there's a wacky adventure that could unlock a lair for that destination. Wanna go for it? Yep. Go, go, go. Great, the adventure will be waiting for you on the road. Sorry for breaking the fourth walls. See ya. And now we have that unlocked. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and the best breakfast is a fluffy stack of carbs smothered in syrup.
Pancake!
You see that this diner has some absolutely enormous menu options. I hope you're hungry. So many pancakes, so little time. What sort of meal do you want to order? What do we get? Just eat food like a regular person. Eat the biggest meal. Or the pancake eating contest. Let's go for eat the biggest meal. You all enter the restaurant and are greeted by the hostess. Welcome to Pancake Paradise. Today's special is the Captain Carbs Butterball Pancake Stack Challenge. If you eat the entire meal in one sitting, you get the food for free.
Aww.
Oh man, too bad I'm on a keto diet right now. No carbs for me. Just get me 6 sides of bacon and a cup of melted butter, please.
Kinky.
None for me either. I don't really do food. Well, I do food occasionally, but I don't eat it. I'm sure Oz will do it. He's always doing weird challenges for our entertainment.
Fuck yeah, you'll do it. A plate of pancakes roughly the same weight as a toddler would really hit the spot right now anyway. It's your funeral. I mean, Captain Carbs commends your unparalleled bravery. You're a true breakfast hero. He offers you his, captain's badge as prize. Don't let children or pets chew on it. It's covered in lead paint. You're hyped for your stack of cholesterol and your sick badge. But just as the waitress takes the order, there is sudden cheering and air horns from across the diner.
Looks like someone else just completed the Captain Carbs Butterball Challenge. You won't be able to win the badge now. Sorry, we had only one. Oh well, at least Oz came in second place. It's like my grandma always says, second place is just best loser.
No way, you're not gonna take defeat lying down. There's gotta be some way to one-up the fucker and claim the highly toxic badge you're rightfully owed. What do we do? Use your foolproof solution whenever you're denied what you want. Cry! Or we eat the champion! No, we could cry, but if we cry, we'll lose hype. Yeah, I guess we're good with that. As you learned when you were 5 years old, which is also when you stopped maturing, tears and tantrums are always the key to getting your way. You sob and stomp your feet and scream, "I want my pancakes!" Everyone's staring. Some people even have their phones out.
Oh my god, Oz! Are you seriously throwing a fit because he couldn't do the stupid challenge? Could you please relax, sir? You're harshing the vibe for the other diners.
The Captain Carbs Butterball Challenge winner approaches your table. Hey, are you crying about that challenge, he asks. If I just give you the badge, will you stop? It was fun at first, but now you're making it weird.
Here, my manager told me to bring these to you since you couldn't have the meal that you wanted. Enjoy your pity pancakes. It's okay, you're a big boy. Pat on the head. Oh shit, shouldn't have read that part out loud.
Well, you got your badge and your food, but you definitely killed the mood. You lose 2 hype, but those pity pancakes give you 2 stamina. We have no shame! Fuck your pity pancakes! We want our badge! Okay, where do we go? Well, we'll lose hype here, the low-budget reptile show, or we could go to the Desert Foot, the heart and soul of the desert. Let's go to... We'll lose solar money here. Let's just lose some money. We're fine with that. And here we go, the plotline. You're driving past a rest stop when you see some ghost chatting outside their van. Polly rolls down her window and waves hello.
Polly, what's up, bitch? Whoa, Polly's here. Small world, give me a hug, pretty girl.
You park the car and greet Polly's friends. Some are macarena and cheese, the ghosts of parties past.
Nice.
What are you guys doing here? You going on a trip? We're on our way to Veranotone. We've gone every year of our unlives together. We just pulled over to buy gum for our festival survival kits.
What?
There are festival survival kits? I didn't know survival was so important at these things. I thought music festivals were all about going wild. They are, my hairy dude, but in order to party hard, you gotta first prepare to party. I'm packing a printout of the schedule to make sure we see all our favorite artists, a map of the grounds in case we get lost. Water for drugs that dehydrate you, gum for drugs that make you grind your jaw, baby wipes for drugs that make you poop. Do ghosts poop? Not usually, but poop drugs are very powerful stuff. So have you guys made your festival kits yet? What'd you put in yours? I'm always looking for inspiration.
You're no ghost of parties past, but you've been around the dance floor enough times to know the perfect addition to any festival survival kit. Well, the biggest risk is losing your friends and spending the whole festival stressed and looking for them. The solution is a red thread linking each other's one index finger at all times. Or, the biggest risk is wearing your legs down after 3 full days of partying. The solution is attending the festival on a horse. Let's increase our stamina by attending the festival on a horse.
Great idea. 3 days of straight partying is exhausting, so outsourcing all the walking and standing on a horse would save our stamina. But aren't you guys ghosts? Can't you just float everywhere? Yeah, but as a matter of principle, we're going with the horse thing. It's too dope of an opportunity to pass up. Thanks, Oz. I know party prep isn't the most hype activity, but I appreciate you taking it seriously.
Flash forward to the music festival. The crowds are screaming and running in terror. Beware the ghosts on horses, they cry. They'll trample any man, woman, or porta potty in their way. They must be the ghosts of some festival attendees who got trampled by a crowd and they've returned for revenge, someone says. Or maybe they're just 3 horsemen of the apocalypse, someone else suggests. Weren't they 4 horsemen though? Oh, maybe. I can't remember. Let me look that up. Ah, shit, I'm not getting any cell service. Oh god, it really is the end of days. Run for your lives. The 4 horsemen of the party apocalypse are here.
This rocks. I'm never going to another music festival without a horse. They cut through the crowd so well. Same. I love my horsey. I named her Om Nom Nom. She's the bestest because she shares her ketamine with me. It's this way to the main stage, guys. We could take a shortcut if our horses jump over that bar counter. Giddy up!
Well, you didn't do the other festival attendees any favors, but your hot friends had fun, which is all that matters. Hooray! We brought horses! We're gonna bring horses! Future tense! The desert's foot is a peculiar landmark. It's a natural rock formation that looks exactly like a foot. You're not sure if it justifies all these guided tours and gift shops and tourist trap stuff surrounding it. But hey, you chose to come here, so might as well enjoy yourself. What do you do? What do we do? What themed souvenir shop? Feet aficionado gathering or guided tours? Let's go for the souvenir shop. The gift shop looks, sounds, and even smells like a real foot. So authentic.
Welcome to the Desert Foot Gift Shop. Please don't feed the foot fungus. Hey, not to be rude, but isn't this market sorta niche? Like, aren't most people put off by the whole foot theme here? Yeah, sometimes you get the odd prude or hand fetishes who's not into the Desert Foot brand. But even if most of our customers aren't into feet, they aren't snooty about it. They just like having something to remember the foot rock by. Good point. I've been judgmental and prudish, which is so unlike me. If I'm gonna visit this foot properly, I'm gonna think like a real enthusiast. I'm gonna embrace feet. I'm gonna love feet. Maybe I'm even gonna get a little too into it. Good for you, bro. And I'm gonna start by getting a souvenir to commemorate this time we saw this foot-shaped marvel created by the whims of Mother Nature.
Sure, if she wants. You look around and decide to buy. We buy a pair of spare feet, Feet Facts, a frankly fine field guide for the foot aficionado, or a donation for the Feet for Snakes fund. Spare feet, so we could get some stamina.
Okay, that'll be too money. Here's the instruction manual on how to attach your new feet. Okay, let's see. Step 1. Unscrew ankles to remove old feet. Fucking how? Where there's a will, there's a way, Oz. Scott, get the wrenches.
One indescribably painful experience later.
Okay, they're off. Did you have to bleed so much, Oz? I like this shirt.
Now it's time for step 2. Screw emergency feet TM into the empty sockets where the old feet were.
No, please, no. Sorry, Boo, but we're in too deep to back out now. Scott, get the wrenches again.
Another indescribably painful experience later. Ah!
We did it!
Done! Scott, what's wrong with this picture? You put the feet on the wrong sides.
Oh, start over?
Start over.
It turns out that it takes 3 indescribably painful experiences for you to pass out. But once your new feet are finally attached, you find that you actually walk a lot better now. Nice! You gain 2 stamina. Was it worth all the pain?
Sure thing.
Maybe. Maybe not. Definitely maybe not. Where do we go? The Gothic Manor? Or the wedding?
Well, we were just at the Gothic Manor last run, so
we'll go to the wedding. I now pronounce you wedding crashers. Ah, weddings, the union of 2 or more soulmates, pledging life and love to each other for the rest of their days. If you believe in that true love stuff, if not, at least weddings are a fun place to dress fancy and get drunk.
Free rice!
They're also fun to crash, which is why you're doing it now. Shh. So, what do you want to do? We talk to the runaway bride. We catch the bridal bouquet. Or speak now or forever hold our peace. Well, we're gonna be losing a bit more hype. Let's catch the bouquet. It's time for the bouquet toss. You've been training your entire life for this moment.
Damn, Oz, you really want that bouquet. Let me guess, you're anxious to find that special someone and do the do. And here I thought you left your horny ways behind after Monster Prom.
Nope, you're Oz. Horny for life if only because I said so. Which means you need to catch that friggin' bouquet.
I don't get it.
What does catching a bouquet of flowers have to do with finding love?
Catching the bride's bouquet is tradition. Whoever catches it is supposedly to get married next. It's nonsense, but fun nonsense.
Sounds cool. I've always wanted to have a hobby that combined romance and full contact sports.
I just like how chaotic the whole thing is. Everybody's throwing down to catch some flowers because they really want a bone. It's awesome.
Have fun.
I'm rooting for you, Oz. Don't be afraid to tear a bitch's hair out to get that bouquet.
Shit, the pressure's really on now. Not only to catch a bouquet, but to impress your friends too. You need a foolproof plan to snatch those flowers. Think of something. We could plan a tracker on the bouquet so you never ever lose sight of it. Those flowers aren't going anywhere. Or don't leave anything to chance. It's time to spend wish number 15 from the monkey's paw. Ask to catch that damn bouquet. We could lose some magic right now, sure. Ah yes, remember that time you got a monkey's paw from a creepy old man in the dark magic shop? No, well, that's what flashbacks are for. You happened upon this shop while you were walking to a supermarket to satisfy your late night cheese doodles craving. I've got something better than your snack foods. I've got highly dangerous magical artifacts, like this monkey's paw. Interested? Totally, with something like that you could easily wish for unlimited cheese doodles. No, don't wish for cheese doodles. This paw is only for big emergencies. Don't you know the consequences of using cursed magic? Sheesh! You'd have a mind to wish for the paw to shut the old man up, but you promised to use it wisely and left, watching that shop turn into smoke. And now you're keeping your promise by wishing to catch a bouquet of flowers, a symbolic love gesture with little to no real meaning. Nice!
What?
Wouldn't it make more sense if Oz just wished on the paw to get married? If that's what he wants anyway. Let it go, Scotty. It's a waste of time trying to get Oz to do things the logical way.
You spend 2 magic to catch a bouquet. You gain 2 hype. Just be thankful smarts is not a stat you need in this game. Hooray! We're super balanced. We're gonna get married, right? To Liam? We're getting married to Liam specifically in this episode? Yes? No? Okay, sure. Where do we go? The con? Or the circus? Finally you could be a clown without people noticing. Well, we've been to the con already. Let's go to the circus. I don't recall being there on video yet. Let's go and see what kind of spooky, funny, horny events we could possibly know. It's gonna be full of clowns. You, Polly, and Scott grab some popcorn and head to your seats to watch the circus. On your way there, the ringleader runs up to you.
Hey, I suddenly lost some of my performers to a super-related accident. I desperately need an act to cover for them.
We have been to the circus on camera. I remember now.
Then I thought to myself, if I randomly checked with the audience, maybe I'd bump into actual trained performers willing to join us.
The training paid off.
The rationale of this man is quite questionable, but you were born to embrace nonsense. So you tell him you're circus performers.
Fantastic! What sort of act can you do?
What can we do? We're jugglers, we're magicians, we're aerialists. We're jugglers. Well, people already call you a clown in your everyday life. Might as well juggle for a crowd and make a career out of it.
Bros.
I don't know about this, bros. I don't think I actually know how to juggle.
Don't be silly, you could juggle. It's like throwing a ball to yourself and then catching it, ×3.
You're pretty sure juggling is a lot more complicated than that.
Wow, Polly, you're right. Look at me go.
Wow, cool, but the audience doesn't seem to be as impressed by Scott's sudden juggling skills.
Scott, is that you? Get off the stage, bro. If we wanted to see someone juggling some balls, we would have gone to a strip club. Don't worry, guys. Being mean is my cousin's love language. Hi, bros.
Love language your ass. The Wolfpack seems to be convincing part of the crowd to actually go to a strip club. You're gonna need a sick juggling trick if you want to wow these jerks and get paid. Something like... do the 30s. Juggle an unfulfilling job, slowly but steadily decaying health, and the realization that you'll never be the person you dreamed of being in your 20s. Or wow everyone by juggling 2 contradictory ideas. We would like to
Great
lose some
plan.
mind, please.
Hey, not bad. We could get some audience participation in this shit. Listen up, everybody. We need someone to volunteer 2 contradictory ideas for us to juggle.
A woman shyly raises her hand.
I have one. I hold environmental protection as a core value in my life, but I have yet to cut meat out of my diet. Ah, what a relatable contradiction. We'll solve your conflict of interest with the power of juggling.
Oz, juggle this bonsai tree and this big steak.
Do mine! I consider myself a man of science, but when times get hard, I secretly hope there really is a higher power watching over us.
It's okay, Boo. Monsters are complex beings, and we're fated to have doubts and fluctuating beliefs.
Oz, juggle this beaker of science liquid and this book of scripture. I've got one. I've always said I'm a boobs guy, but sometimes I think I really like butts too. It drives me fucking crazy. Am I into boobs or butts? Why can't I make up my mind?
Personally, friendos, I'm a butts kind of person. What do you prefer, friendos? Boobs or butts?
Naughty.
Ah, boobs or butts, the age-old question that divided monster kind for forever.
Juggle it, Oz. Have some dirty magazines.
Now to close out the show, Scott will share one last contradictory thought to stimulate your minds.
Scott shyly approaches the spotlight. He clears his throat and reads from a paper.
Huh?
Yesterday I wondered, if I punch my leg and it hurts, does that mean I'm strong or weak?
Oh, that is a question.
Holy shit!
Nice, you stumped them, but also you stumped yourselves, losing 2 mine. At least the ringmaster pays you 2 money for your act. Do we know? Do we get an answer? Is Scott strong or weak? I have no
Where
idea.
to sit?
Time to talk to Liam for our
Just
deep
choose one
conversation. We gotta
You can do
romance
it.
him. Let's get real. His plans for the future.
What's next for Liam de LIONCOURT? That's a good question. I've lived so many lives, Oz.
Been there.
I've
done
been a
that.
musician, a surgeon, an artist, a wanderer. Then I lived so much that I grew so numb that I ended up a powerful Dark Lord. Then joy opened my eyes, and I became a coven member, and in doing so I joined Spooky Academy.
What's next
But
for
now
Liam
that
de
I'm done with
LIONCOURT?
Spooky Academy, what's next indeed?
Haven't you ever thought of this before?
I think I've been avoiding that question out of fear that, in not finding the answer, I may once again fall into the heart of darkness. But alas, I think I've danced this tango for too long, and what better moment to make a decision than right now, as I talk to my good friend Oz.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, let's decide tonight. No holds barred. No looking back.
Ah.
Well said! Wherever I go next, I must remain authentic to my brand.
My brand is, of course, many things. The eternal pursuit of beauty, the relentless defense of the arts, the constant search for innovation. I must challenge myself. I must embrace the future. I must surprise everyone. I must defy expectations of what Liam can and cannot be. You didn't want to interrupt Liam because he's sort of adorable when he gets this passionate and dorky. But maybe it's time to help your friend with a resonating idea that defines the fate of Liam de LIONCOURT. Well, Liam has always flown alone. Maybe it's time for that to change. Maybe it's time for Pairs Figure Skating Liam. Or become something Liam has never been. Larry! Legally change your name. Do it now. Or bring poetry into the future so that kids may appreciate it again. AI-generated poems, F2P, free-to poetry, sonnets written in metaverses, stuff like that. The third one is a bit too predictable for Liam. Let's go with the first, Pairs Figure Skating.
Not bad.
Intriguing. It is true that I tend to fly solo, especially when it comes to art. Creating beauty is such a subjective and individual activity. A cleansing of the soul, which vomits its intimate insides upon the canvas, on the stage, anywhere that's needed. But pairs figure skating? How do you do something so painfully personal with someone else? Yes, a true challenge! I can feel the passion gurgling from the bottom of my heart already. But who could be the one capable of meeting my dedication? My fervor, my fire!
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
But, and I don't mean to be rude, do you even know how to skate?
No?
Then,
I don't know. Is it dumb if I just wanted you to hold me and do pretty pirouettes?
but Oz! I need to find someone of my stature if I want to go reignite my passion for afterlife.
Makes sense.
It's okay.
And all that stuff you wanted to do, we can still do that anyway.
Really?
Evidently, in the end, you're the one who came up with such an inspiring idea. I am forever grateful to you. Let's do it. I will look for my figure skating partner, my true figure skating equal. But in the meantime, I could go through a figure skating mentor-pupil arc with you. Sound good?
I like it.
Sounds marvelous.
You spend the rest of the night practicing pirouettes. Needless to say, you get to be held by Liam an awful lot. It's nice. Very nice. Is Liam more than a friend? Yes! And we are 2 to go from Veranotone, and 2 more events to go from completing the plotline. Let's go!